All right, guys, I've done these videos in the past. Normally, they go off like crazy, millions of views. I usually get in trouble, and that's because I expose the truth. But you want to know more about the stuff that they're getting rid of quicker than you can shake a stick because of the carcinogenic ingredients, toxins you've been eating or using forever? How is it that we get to use these for years, and now they're illegal because of all the product liability claims, paying out millions and billions? Oh, and the new administration is banning them because they're banned everywhere else in the world. I've got a lot to go over that affects you and has been affecting you. Coming right up. My name is Cohen here at Riverside Homestead, and if you're brand new here, welcome. If you guys are into prepping tips, emergency preparedness, and most of all, news and awareness, stuff that you want to know about, be sure to hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. All right, folks, like I've said, these videos are not very popular with this platform and a lot of others. So what I ask you to do, please, start this off with a like, throw something in the comments, and by the end of this thing, if you found value, please share it because they will not want to push this. You might not be all about one thing, but you'll definitely pick up some value throughout the video. California announced a $600,000 settlement with e-commerce giant over Mercury in face creams. Are you kidding me? Any of you gals out there use face creams? I use face creams just because my mug's on the camera all the time. Trust me, if it wasn't, I wouldn't use them. California Attorney General Rob Bonta announced January 30th a settlement with Amazon, right? Taking over the world, that allowed the sale of skin tightening creams with high mercury levels into the state. Now, as much as we complain about California, they do a halfway decent job at confronting all this carcinogenic stuff. That's right, they're gonna nearly pay $600,000 in penalties and attorney fees. These products include Shandy Skincare Whitening Cream, Spinacida, Voam, and Dr. Japan Skin Lightening Complex. Now hang tight because I've got an alternative that's not gonna get you guys cancer. It says right here, Amazon agrees to stop selling the products. Does this not make you guys wonder how they're even able to sell it in the first place? We're talking stuff that's bad for you, gets commercialized, sold to all of you. You use it faster than you can shake a stick, and before you know, there's a lawsuit that goes into detail at how it caused all these problems. There was a huge lawsuit and lots of people made a lot of money, but half of the people are probably still using it at home. Here's another one I'm sure a lot of you guys use because we've had to turn to making a lot more food at home because of inflation on food prices. FDA recalls sold nationwide. The recalled breadcrumbs were sold for nearly a year throughout the United States. It says that there's an undeclared allergen and are being recalled for safety reasons. The Food and Drug Administration announced on its website January 28th. That's just a few days ago. We're talking about La Fiesta Food Products LLC, which was based in California. It's 8 ounces packages of La Fiesta brand unseasoned breadcrumbs. Anybody cooking at home is probably using some breadcrumbs. I know a lot of you guys get hooked on natural stuff. Have you guys heard about the oat milk scam? You know, a lot of these marketing schemes are a ploy to get your money. When I've told people just stick with the natural stuff, the real stuff that you would probably get from a farmer or grow yourself. Because when it comes to oat milk, they say you should just drink regular milk. Because check this out. If you guys don't already know, oats plus water taste horrible. So to make it taste as good as it does, they've got to cram a whole bunch of BS into it. I'm talking about seed oils and chemicals. Dipotassium phosphate, you've heard of that. You guys know that that's been linked to kidney disease and early death. Rapeseed oil, aka canola oil. Yeah, and then there's maltose, which is glycemic level double that of white sugar. Do you guys realize that that is the same as drinking a can of Coke? And get the same amount of seed oils as French fries. Thought you were doing good, right? Nope. They do not have your health in best interest. This is 100% a marketing ploy with quick, swift marketing, hooking folks like you, doing the best job possible, selling you imitation, and the nail in the coffin, much cheaper, more financially profitable to a large company than giving you real milk from the farmer. Question is, are you paying for it? really. We got a lot more coming from Walmart recalls that a lot of people are buying because they're cheaper, face moisturizers, protein powder, Lay's potato chips, and boy, wait till I tell you about the ingredients in your shampoos and lotions. Holy smokes. Are you the person that just don't care? Gonna get cancer in 5 years? Or need to start paying attention? And before I keep going, look, we've been doing this for a long time, educating people and making them aware. Me, I'm a huge advocate of supporting local. I'm talking about if you've got local farmers, shop from those guys. If you know someone that makes something with raw, real ingredients, support them. If you're still buying half of this stuff from Walmart, Amazon, regarding your consumer goods every single month, I'm talking about soaps, shampoos, conditioners, protein powder, dish soap, the everyday stuff that you use on a regular basis. And you would rather support a company that's American made, family owned, untouched by the conglomerates, a company that's against the conglomerates, and non-toxic ingredients all the time. We've been helping people for over a couple years now switch to a better source with your regular spending every single month instead of funding the issue. Because we all know the more we fund it, the more we're going to see it on the shelf. So if you'd like to switch your routine spending, the stuff that you got to spend every month, to American-made, non-toxic, family-owned business that still has their flippin' ethics, go to switchwithrhl.com. We've got a team of folks that will help you switch your regular spending to stuff that you don't even have to worry about. You don't even have to read the labels. Because I guarantee you, everywhere else right now, you better be reading your labels. So if you can, support something that matters. I'll leave a link down in the description, also in the pinned comment. And get this, now that we're on to things, they're starting to get some cover-up names for those food dyes that we want out of the line items when we're looking at ingredients. Check this out. Apparently, this is the new cover-up names for artificial food dyes. Yeah, so many companies making so much money off of you guys. Now that we got the food and ingredients police on their tail, let's just change the name so nobody knows. So you can see blue number 1, Brilliant Blue FCF. Watch for that. Blue number 2, Indo Gotine, right? Watch for that. Green number 3, Fast Green FCF. Really fast green. Red number 3, Erythrocene. Red number 40, Allure Red AC. Yellow number 5, Tartrazine. And yellow number 6, Sunset Yellow FCF. As always, they're going to try to pull the wool over your eyes, so pay attention. Protein powder. I use it. I know a lot of you guys use it. A lot of us, even if you don't even work out, it's like a meal replacement, right? New dangers found in protein powder. Your teen should know. And I think they say teen because they know a lot of teens probably start working out at that age. Side personal note, if you guys watch this channel, I took all this stuff. I took different types of stuff, being a gym rat, that in the end, this day and age, all the fake bull crap and the stuff that I had 10 to 15 years ago has ruined my natural production of a lot of things because it was all frickin' fake. It says registered dietitians and pediatricians sharing insights on the safety of the effectiveness of protein powder. Experts are saying that dive into a new report, harmful metal levels in protein powders and what parents can do. Metal particles. You guys want your kids having metal? Do you want metal in your stuff when you're making your protein shake? It says what to know about lead and cadmium levels in protein powders. It's saying 40% of all of the products tested are higher in lead and cadmium levels, which means I'm pretty sure California would have to say this could cause cancer. And also it says chocolate flavored powders had 4 times more lead and 110 times more cadmium than vanilla varieties. Look, like I said, switchwithrhl.com, probably the best protein powder you could ever buy. Look guys, Walmart recalls alone. Nationwide recall update issued for Walmart health drink that may contain living organism. It says deadly bacteria. Major Coca-Cola recall in Europe over chlorate content company. It says they've recalled Coke, Sprite, Fanta, and other beverages after checks identified high levels of chlorate. Now, do you think the US is doing that? No. We're probably all gonna keep drinking it and keep getting sick. You all saw Costco's smoked salmon recall, now classified as potentially deadly, right? According to the FDA. Can't even buy smoked salmon. And you wanna know what? That crap is made in a farm-raised salmon. Who wants that anyway? I know a lot of the gals won't like this popular face moisturizer recalled. FDA sets second highest risk level products sold nationwide. Face products. Are you guys paying attention to all of your stuff that you're using? Because it's getting ever more tainted, I swear. It says First Aid Beauty issued a recall for its Ultra Repair Cream in the coconut vanilla scent after the batch meant for quarantine was accidentally distributed to retailers for sale to the customers. The batch that was supposed to go to quarantine was sold to the customers. Really? Here we go. One of the very few brands that I have found that does not have bioengineered ingredients listed on the bag, and I know a lot of you guys have been trying to steer clear of that. Lay's potato chip recall classified as highest risk level consumption could cause death. Lay's chips. Now I got to read into this one because, like I said, this is a brand that I focus on because I know a lot of you people that want to steer clear of bioengineered ingredients, because basically it's a blank slate. Bioengineered ingredients means whatever the heck they wanted to happen could happen. It's not explanatory, meaning it could have anything in it because all you know is it means bioengineered ingredient, which is like saying food, not food, but you know what I'm saying. It's broad. They don't have to go into details. Federal health authorities have upgraded the recall of 13-ounce bags of Frito-Lay potato chips over fears that consuming the products, which may contain undeclared milk, could potentially be fatal. Okay, so it has to do with milk. But like I said, when it comes to chips, I'm telling you guys, you've got a 5% chance of finding chips out there that does not have bioengineered ingredients. Lay's happens to be one of the few that hasn't had it recently. Right here, coffee prices soar to high new levels even as Trump backs off Colombia trade war. Look, if you guys are looking for solid coffee, we got that too down at switchwithrhl.com. And it is pure and as good as it comes. Here's one that you guys need to know about. Girl Scout cookies. Have any of you guys ever been fans? I know there's a couple of you out there. And if not, you gotta know this. Just for ammo. Watch.
I'm about to be everybody's least favorite person right now. Oh, that's not much different than every other day. But bad news. Girl Scout cookie lovers, bad news. 100% of the Girl Scout cookies tested for glyphosate and toxic metals. Aluminum, arsenic, lead, mercury, cadmium, the list goes on. I am devastated. And the peanut butter patties have the highest level of heavy metals. Thin Mints had the highest level of glyphosate, and 24 out of the 25 samples of Girl Scout cookies tested positive for lead. There is no safe levels of lead. Not to mention that the Girl Scouts allow boys who think they're girls into Girl Scouts. So I won't be buying Girl Scout cookies for the first time ever this year.
Bet you didn't hear that anywhere else. Now look, I was the Thin Mint guy. That was me. If you guys were Girl Scout cookie fans, tell us what type that you bought down in the comments. Me, I was the Thin Mint guy. Always a fan to support the Girl Scouts. Poor girls. They need to go to like local mom and pop shops that are building cookies from scratch. Trust me, they'll get a lot more money selling those things than these highly fabricated, who knows who owns it, garbage that's gonna sink the flippin' ship. Anybody of you guys use shampoo, conditioner, lotions? Wish that you had a company where you didn't even have to worry about it? Check this out.
The ingredients in personal care products, they're scary. Anytime you see the word paraben, put it back, especially propylparaben. These are preservatives that prevent mold from growing in here, but they're hormone disruptors, endocrine disruptors. They mimic estrogen in your body. And for the ladies out there, they find more of that in your body because it's in your lotions, potions, and makeup. Pick up almost any product here. Fragrance. Shaving cream with fragrance and body wash with parfum or fragrance. That's the key word. If you see that, put it back because that's the cosmetics version of natural flavors. But there can be up to 3,000 synthetic fragrances or perfumes in there. They're proprietary. They ain't got to tell you anything, and they're linked to reproductive issues, and they find these fragrances in breast milk. It's scary stuff. You don't want it. How do you think they get this blue color in the body wash? Well, it's with blue 1 and red 33 artificial coloring, but those are almost always derived from tar or petroleum loaded with toxins, and many of these colorants are banned in other countries, but not.
If you're not paying attention, you're gonna suffer. Nobody pays enough attention to know what's really going on out there, but those who are seeing crap like this.
The FDA is recalling a popular face moisturizer this morning. We're talking about 2,800 containers of First Aid Beauty's Ultra Repair Cream and coconut vanilla. The FDA says the recall was caused by a, quote, current good manufacturing practice deviation. The containers were supposed to be quarantined, but were distributed by accident.
I'm sure anybody that uses that stuff caught that little 10-second small little thing to notify them that it was not good. Look, do you guys really think that you can trust the FDA at this point? It took a new administration for them to say what you've been using for the past years caused cancer. Now you can't use it. The FDA has officially banned red number 3. Here are some products that contain the cancer-causing dye. You're gonna see that a lot of candy, specifically Pez candy, assorted fruit, double bubble gum, original twist bubble gum, Brax candy corn, Jelly Belly candies, and Trolley sour crunchy crawlers, baked goods and snacks. Most cupcakes and other confectionery treats that have red icing contain red number 3. Look, folks, you probably used it. Little Bites party cakes, mini muffins, Betty Crocker fruit by the foot, Betty Crocker red decorating icing, toaster pastries, and I'm talking like Pop-Tarts and cookies with icing and decorations. We've all ate it, including myself. Now they're telling us it causes cancer and we can't have you have it anymore. But we've already had it. Shouldn't have they said something a little earlier? It took a brand new administration for us to even see this. We're talking dairy and frozen desserts like strawberry flavored milk ice cream puddings, frozen yogurt, popsicles, and frozen fruit bars. The Associated Press noted that True Mo strawberry whole milk contains red number 3. Artificial fruit products like Kroger Extra Cherry canned fruit cocktails contain red number 3. Several maraschino cherries brands. That's why I only buy the stuff from Italy, including the Walmart and Kroger store brands, now use red 40 according to the AP. Beverages. Ensure Original Strawberry Nutrient Shakes, Yahoo Strawberry Drinks, both contain red number 3. Hawaiian Punch, Kool-Aid, Fanta, Doritos, Strawberry Sodas, Fayo Black Cherry Soda, all contain red number 40. Folks, I know a lot of you out there have kids. Doritos, processed meals such as vegetarian meat alternatives, bacon bits, sausage, medications and supplements. Did you get that? Pediasure Grow and Gain Kids Ready to Drink Strawberry Shake contains red number 40. Same with cough syrups, gummy vitamins, Vicks Formula 44, Luden's and Hall's cough drops contain red number 40. Additional Mucinex children's cough syrups, Robitussin adult cough and chest congestion, and Vicks NyQuil cold and flu use red number 40. All of a sudden, this could cause cancer. And how long have we been using it? I know a lot of you guys wash clothes, and the most popular brand out there is Tide. Tide detergent maker Procter & Gamble eyes new price hikes to offset looming tariffs. You want to spend more? Have you read the small print on if you even get this stuff on the skin? It says that you're supposed to contact a physician. Yeah, emergency detail. Wonder why? Maybe because it's a carcinogenic and it could cause harm. Don't forget, if you use it, you put it in your clothes every single day. Not something I would want to use. Another thing crazy that's in the news. Warning, weight loss jabs like Ozempic linked to deadly cancer diagnosis in the year after using them. Oh yeah, just you guys want to lose some weight? Little jab, a little real quick jab. Next thing you know, a year later, well, that was fatal. This is a small clip featured in newsbreak.com.
Article in the New England Journal years ago that said, be sure to use new drugs as soon as they come out, before the side effects develop, right? And so now we're seeing 2-3 years out, serious side effects. So, you know, in medicine, when we see an effect of 20 or 30% on a study, we go, that's a great thing. Statins lower heart disease by 20 to 30%. Great. Number one drug in the world. The side effect profile on this is scary because bowel obstruction, which is not a trivial thing, essentially where your bowels stop moving and you need surgery to release them, is increased by 450%. Pancreatitis, which is not a fun condition, which is where your pancreas becomes inflamed, that affects your digestion, it affects your insulin, it affects everything, and you can die from it, is increased by 900%. So these are not trivial things. There's other side effects, kidney and so forth. So I think the longer this is out there, we're going to see more and more consequences of this drug. And I think it misses the real issue, which is how do we fix the problem causing this? It's not an Ozempic deficiency, right? Like this is weight gain, obesity is not Ozempic deficiency. It's because of our toxic environment, lifestyle, food system, lack of exercise, environmental toxins. It's complicated. And it's not an easy fix, and it requires policy change. It requires us to rethink our agricultural system.
See, it's a bigger deal because it's in everything that we use. This land of free is turned into very powerful people that is putting profit over people, and it's gotten crazy. Maybe even profits turned into power, because when you get to a position where you're a billionaire, maybe even a trillionaire, I'm not sure delivering a solid product that is very, very good for the end consumer is the goal. It might be more so the profit. It might be more so an outcome that is generated from a bigger idea. And we've heard some of these big shots say a lower population would be a good thing, which means nearly all of us need to be paying a lot more attention on what we use on our body, what we use in our daily life, what we intake in our body, because this day and age, can you really say you trust what's out there to a point where you don't do any research? Again, if you guys are looking for a safe alternative, switch with RHL.com. We can help you guys switch over to a better alternative if you don't have one. Big advocate of shopping local, supporting local. Hard to go wrong when you're supporting the local farmer, etc. If you guys found value, please share this out to folks. More and more folks need to see this kind of stuff because they're not going to broadcast this. And I guarantee you, they're going to slow the roll on this video. So please hit thumbs up, put a comment down below, give us some more insight you guys might have. And I got a couple other videos over here that go into even more detail. Check them out. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing. I got a lot more coming down the pipe. We'll see you guys on the next one.